friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today we're going to be talking about Orly's Color Pass Spring 2019 box. This collection is awesome and I can't wait to tell you about it. So if you haven't seen any of my other Color Pass reviews or you don't know anything about this box, the real quick spiel is that you pay up front for 4 collections from Orly and they send them to you with some other freebies in this box. And the idea is that you're supposed to get them, you know, kind of earlier than other stores. That was more true for this box, but was not true for previous boxes. So this one, I actually hadn't heard anything about this collection until it got to my doorstep, which was pretty exciting. But other collections, I did get them a little after I'd already seen them kind of on some websites. But anyways, that doesn't matter to me. I really like this subscription box and I do think I will continue it. This is my 3rd of 4, and so I'm kind of in the process of figuring out if I'm going to continue to buy these boxes or not. So anyways, let's talk about the contents of the spring box. This is the Radical Optimism collection, so there's obviously the 6-piece collection in here, but there's some other freebies as well. There is an Orly Nailtrition Nail Growth Serum. This product I have not heard very much about. I do use a nail strengthener from Orly that is vegan and that I absolutely love. I just buy it at my CVS, but you can buy it at Sally's or Target or Ulta, all kinds of places. The Nailtrition says it's growth support for damaged nails. All of the Orly products in their whole line are cruelty-free, but not all of them are vegan. And so this one is actually not vegan. The ingredients list hydrolyzed keratin and hydrolyzed collagen, which can both be sourced from animal sources. And when I did some kind of initial research, it looks like this is on a list of products that are not vegan from Orly. So what I'll be doing is just including this in a future giveaway. If the winner of my next giveaway is not vegan, then I will throw this in there for them. I'm sure it's a really great product because Orly makes really great products, but it's not something that I will opt to use for my nails. And then they include this cute little sticker that says Orly on it and has their fingers crossed, which I think is hilarious given that the name of this collection is Radical Optimism. I feel like crossing your fingers and optimism, I don't know, there's like a weird message there. Anyways, this cute sticker is in here. And then there's this very confusing product. I saw Amanda from Fashion Footing say, warning, this is not lip balm. Definitely that's what I thought it was. It is called Perlice Watermelon Energizing Aqua Balm. And from what I can tell, this is a face kind of cream. So I'm gonna read you what I looked up on the Perlice website. Oh, you probably just saw my cat's on my phone. He's pretty cute. The description from the website is a lightweight, oil-free gel cream that instantly energizes, refreshes, soothes skin while providing hydration. Watermelon is packed with vitamins A, B, C, and keeps skin energized and hydrated. Aloe vera helps reduce inflammation. White tea protects skin from cellular damage. And cucumber helps soothe and firm skin. For oily, combo, normal, sensitive, and dull skin types, which I'm pretty sure is like everyone is one of those things, who want the luxurious, energizing benefits of watermelon and other skin-loving ingredients that help keep the skin healthy and smooth. So it sounds like it does a lot of things. As far as their cruelty-free status, I couldn't find them listed on like Cruelty-Free Kitty or Logical Harmony or any of the other kind of cruelty-free lists that I look at. And I trust them because they do their research really, really well. On their website, they do say that they do not test on animals and that they don't include animal ingredients in any of their products. So I will probably use this because it was a free sample, but I don't know that I'll be going out and buying any of these right now unless I absolutely fall in love with this product. Okay, I'm gonna put away those other products and let's talk about the nail polish that was included in this set. This 6-piece collection is Orly's Spring collection. Let's go through and live swatch these polishes and then we'll come back at the end and talk about which ones were my favorites. All right, so this first shade is Lovella, and Lovella is this really creamy, a little bit pink, like it's a little bit blush nude. And I really like the Orly brush. The Orly brush definitely makes it easier to apply these polishes. It's basically the width of my nails except for my pinky. And so you can see that I'm doing a normal coat for me. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, and it's covering pretty well. Lovella is a little bit streaky, but since it's such a light color, that really doesn't surprise me. And my second coat is bringing it all the way up to opacity. I got all of those streaks evened out. I had no issues. And I think you can see here, again, it's kind of like a creamy nude. It does have a little bit of a pink undertone. It's not quite as yellow as some other more nude polishes, and it's also not brown leaning. It's not really taupey. It's a little bit pink leaning. It's really pretty. So this is 2 coats of Lovella. The second shade in this collection is this really gorgeous soft peach color. This is called Everything's Peachy, and I really like this one. I found it to have a really great formula, especially for how light it is. It's this really, really soft orange. There's a lot of white here. It's really soft. It reminds me of like a really, really melted out creamsicle. It's really pretty. And this one, again, that first coat is just a little bit streaky and patchy. You can kind of see some visible nail line on some of my nails, but I found that the second coat brought it up completely to opacity. I had no issues with this one getting opaque. I think the wide brush from Orly really helps to get that opaque a little bit faster, but I had no issues with this one, and I think it's just so pretty. It's perfect for spring. It's like bright and cheery, but it's still, you know, a little bit pastel and a little bit muted. So this is 2 coats of Everything's Peachy. And we're gonna get just about 1 shade darker here. This next shade is called Positive CORAL-ATION, like coral the color, which is a really fun name for this polish. And this one is a really orange leaning coral. So, you know, sometimes coral is a little bit more pink or a little bit more orange. This one is definitely more orange leaning, and it's much deeper and darker than the peach shade that we just looked at, but it has a very similar formula. My first coat was a little bit streaky. You could see some visible nail line, but I did just need to go in with a second coat to build it all the way up to opacity. This one dried, shiny and opaque, but it has a really kind of squishy look to it, which I really liked. I think this one's really beautiful. And so this is Positive CORAL-ATION. Okay, and then it probably wouldn't be a spring collection if there wasn't a pastel pink. This is Coming Up Roses, which is a really sweet name. And this pink is really, really soft. It has a lot of white in it, and so it is definitely pastel. It has a kind of blue undertone, I would say. This is a cooler toned pink, and it has a very similar formula to all these other polishes. It's a little bit streaky, a little bit sheer on the first coat, but I had no trouble building it up to opacity in 2 coats. And I think in 2 coats, it really does just kind of smooth out that color, and you can see really how washed out this color is. It has a lot of white, it's very pastel, but it also still packs a lot of pink here. So this is not, you know, a blush color. This is definitely a pink polish. And so you are looking at 2 coats of Coming Up Roses. Okay, this soft purple is called Spirit Junkie, and this one is almost like a really, really milky lavender, I would say. It's a really soft purple, and it's definitely a blue toned purple. This one does in the bottle have a little bit of kind of a violet shimmer in it, and it's really almost even imperceptible in the bottle. And on the nail, I don't really see that shimmer at all. I do think, especially in this first coat, you don't see that shimmer at all. The second coat gets rid of any kind of streakiness or patchiness from the first coat, and so I found this one to be totally opaque in 2 coats for me. Again, I think even on the second coat, the shimmer is not really perceptible on the nail. I would say that it gives it kind of like a softer sheen, like you can tell there's a little something there, but you don't really see any of that violet sparkle, which I wish came through a little bit stronger on the nails. But anyway, this is 2 coats of Spirit Junkie. This one I think wins for best name in this collection. I really like this name. This one is called Glass Half Full, and it's this really stunning, bright, springy blue. And this blue also has a really soft, kind of more brighter, like almost royal blue shimmer in the bottle. But just like the purple one we just looked at, this one is not perceptible on the nail. You cannot see that shimmer on the nail. And I do kind of wish that these 2 shades just came a little bit more shimmery on the nail. I think if you're gonna include a shimmer, you might as well make it a little bit more vibrant, but the color in this is absolutely stunning. This is such a perfect spring blue, and I appreciate that it's a little bit punchier than some of the other colors in this collection because the others were so soft. This one definitely has a little bit more pizzazz. It's a little bit brighter, and I think rounds out the collection really nicely. So you are looking at 2 coats of Glass Half Full. Alright, so my thoughts overall on all these polishes is that this is a really solid spring collection. There are colors in here that scream spring to me, and they all have really nice formulas. For me, they were all 2 coaters. Some of them I can see might needing a 3rd coat depending on your application, but for me they were 2 coaters. The couple that I've worn as manicures lasted really well. They were super glossy, Really happy with these. My two favorites in this collection I think are hands down these two, the coral and the blue. This is Positive Coral-ATION. I love this one. It is a really gorgeous coral. I love wearing coral, especially ones that are a little bit more orange leaning like this one is, and so this one is really stunning. I like that this one is really soft and almost pastel while still being super punchy and super fun. This is a really great kind of spring, early summer transition polish, and I cannot wait to get this one back on my nails for a full manicure. This is the polish that I really wanted to be my favorite. I do love this blue color. It's super bright, it's super punchy, it's super vibrant, and I love the kind of soft shimmer in here that gives it a little bit of warmth on the nail. I do wish the shimmer came through like just a hair more, but honestly, I think it's a nice effect. You know, it gives it kind of an interesting gleam when you catch it in the right light, and it's a little bit different. It's not just a straight cream, so I will say this is one of my top two in this collection. Again, as a whole, I thought this collection was really great. It's really cohesive. It's perfect for spring. I like the theme. Radical Optimism is a pretty cool theme, and so I would love to hear if you've tried any of these, if you plan to try any of these. Let me know what you think about this collection down below, and as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me and chatting about nail polish. I hope that you'll subscribe so you don't miss the next time that we sit down to hang out and chat about nail polish. As always, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!